Mohenjo Daro is an ancient city in present-day Pakistan with a rich history and culture. The origins of Mohenjo Daro are lost to time. Some say it was built by Alexander the Great himself, but most agree that the city's earliest structure was constructed after floods inundated the ancient Indus Valley civilization. Centuries later, the rise of Buddhism gave way to a new society dedicated to equality for all people. But what if we told you that an alien invasion destroyed this city? Join us today as we uncover the truth behind this ancient mystery. Mohenjo Daro was a thriving city with a population of over 40,000 people. It was one of the most advanced cities built around 2600 BCE. The town was a center of trade and commerce, with a sophisticated water management system to provide baths for the citizens. But this ancient city was destroyed, and its ruins were discovered in the 1920s. Its secrets remain locked under the hot sun, awaiting discovery by some future archaeologists. The city lies hidden at the bottom of an old lake bed. For centuries, the people who lived in the area had noticed pieces of brick protruding from the ground. In 1920, an officer of the Archaeological Survey of India, R.D. Banerjee, was guided to the site by local villagers who told him stories about crawling into small holes and finding ancient bricks inside. Banerjee's excavation revealed the ruins of an ancient city, which he named Mohenjo Daro, meaning Mound of the Dead Men in the Sindhi language. The archaeologists also discovered that the city had endured centuries of seasonal flooding until it fell into disrepair, with skeletons scattered throughout the ruins and many buildings flattened by a possible ancient earthquake. The skeletons discovered showed signs of radiation poisoning, and many of the city's buildings had been vitrified. The streets were littered with the bodies of men, women, and children, all showed signs of violent death. The discovery was unlike anything that had ever been seen before. The theory is a hotly debated topic, with many mainstream archaeologists rejecting it as nothing more than fantasy. But for the believers and enthusiasts who subscribe to its tenets, it offers a tantalizing glimpse into the possibility of extraterrestrial contact in ancient times. The crux of the theory suggests that the Indus Valley civilization was exposed to beings from beyond our planet, beings with advanced technology like nuclear weapons. According to this theory, these visitors used such a weapon to destroy Mohenjo Daro either as part of a more significant conflict or to demonstrate their power and dominance over humanity. While some evidence supports this theory, such as the discovery of radioactive skeletons and artifacts around Mohenjo Daro, mainstream archaeologists dismiss these findings as insignificant enough to point to any nuclear explosion. Instead, they argue that modern radiation may have contaminated the findings. Despite widespread skepticism and ridicule surrounding this theory, it remains a topic of deep interest and fascination for researchers and enthusiasts who yearn to explore the thrilling possibility of ancient extraterrestrial contact and its potential impact on human history. Evidence of extraterrestrial involvement can be found in ancient texts from India, which describe flying machines or Vimanas. The ancient text, the Mahabharata, even describes a weapon called the Brahmastra, which could destroy entire cities. These flying machines were so complex that they could perform all sorts of aerobatic maneuvers and could travel vast distances while carrying oversized payloads. There are many questions about these advanced civilizations and their interaction with Earth. The destruction of Mohenjo Daro profoundly impacted human history, as it marked a shift in how civilizations interact and develop. It was a moment that forever changed the course of events, and many speculate that, in some way, the ancient world gods were at the root of the calamity. The stories of gods and goddesses likely influenced the gods of the ancient Greeks and Romans in the Mohenjo Daro civilization. The tales of the gods of the underworld and their battles with the titans and other creatures were something that people latched onto and held onto as a way to understand the world around them. The gods of Olympus, of course, had become symbols of power and strength, inspiring cultures and societies to follow their stories to understand the world better. Though we may never know what destroyed Mohenjo Daro, it is possible that the gods of the ancient world, or some form of extraterrestrial life, had a hand in what happened. If so, it would mean that the stories of gods and goddesses from that time had a much more significant influence on shaping our culture and beliefs than we ever realized. We hope you found this video on the ancient city of Mohenjo Daro and the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement to be fascinating. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Also, remember to hit the notification bell to never miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.